Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with a continuation of our Arcanium run. I apologize in advance for A, the video being a bit late, and B, if I sound a little bit out of breath when I'm trying to talk or something like that. If I'm breathing a little heavy, just got done pretty much chiseling ice off my sidewalks that I wasn't fined by the city. We had some I'm going to call it a freak ice storm, but I suppose it's just an ice storm where we had freezing rain like yesterday morning through the day. And so there was like pretty much an inch or an inch and a half of just straight ice on top of my sidewalk, which obviously isn't good when, people who slip on it can sue you and stuff like that. Also, I would obviously not want anybody to slip on ice anyways, but when you're a homeowner, it's it kind of hits a bit different. So I spent most of yesterday and a lot of today making sure that there was at least a path for people to walk through. My arms are wobbling. Like, when you live in Wisconsin, you get used to shoveling snow, but ice picking is something different, I'll tell you that. Anyways, we are playing a run where, honestly, everybody's a little bit defensible. How is Leon dying? I must have screwed something up. Leon is sort of our primary tank. Oh, while I'm here, let's remember to... Yeah, we got Assassin's Mask now. He's got Trunk Splitter, Broadsword, so that his first hit crits. All of his hits are AoEs, and so when he crits, he also applies 3 AoE weak. He's got access to a very early Mirror Images, Ice Barrier, Protection Aura. He's got a lot of Taunt. Divine Aegis is able to provide immune in an area. I'm almost thinking that this is the point where we start slimming him down, because everybody else can more or less defend themselves. So we might be able to get away with dropping all these pommels out, making him almost entirely a blue deck, using these Crusader Strikes and these Cleaves, and so then he's going to be able to utilize stuff there. We have 2 raised shields, though, and those feel bad if we don't actually, like, do anything with them. Oh, no. We're usually going to be targeted, though. What we really need on Leon right now is draw, so that he always has access to the options that we want. Now, I believe he is currently on 4 AP, yep, and so he's able to get access to his ult. That brings his ult down to 6? We don't necessarily need that. What the heck's going on here? Okay, then. Let's think about doing this. I'm actually going to get rid of these intercepts. Keep the pummels. We're going to keep him at ulti plus, because at 4 AP he's still able to get that popping off. And we kind of want... Oh, we have arcane power. That's why we're getting weird numbers here. But we kind of want it to be plus, to be honest, because he's the main source of our AoE damage whenever he ults. And so him getting that every 2 turns is kind of nice. If we had something that gave him like more access to Fury for whatever reason, then maybe we'd want to go to ulti plus, but at this point, the main thing that he's got to do is just keep everybody alive long enough so that he can ult, deal big damage. Meanwhile, Tara is stacking poison on whatever is ailing us at the moment. What the heck is going on here? Why do we have 10 cards on Tara? What the heck's going on? I don't know if we need Essence Cocoon because of the fact that she's got poison coating. Poison coating in combination with her Warden Hood just means that she will heal, or not heal, shield, every time that she poisons something, and we poison like 3 per turn. So she's actually like pretty well defendable so long as we can keep poison coating up, which relies on her having access to +1 draw. And this is where we're going to be running into problems, is it seems like everybody wants draw here. Why do you have What the heck? Don't we have another touche as well? Oh, I thought we had another touche. Did we pass on that? For what? Okay, I don't know what's going on with Lady. Lady needs some help. Lady definitely needs some help. She's got outplay. She doesn't have anything here. Wood chime is nice, but she's honestly looking pretty healthy. I would like to pass this over to Leon, but everything that he's doing is kind of for the purpose of, you know, what he's doing. Trunk splitter, broadsword. So we're kind of in a way. We need a camp to spot heal Leon, and it doesn't look like we have access to one. Big yikes. I think last time we were talking about going through here, getting access to heals here because Leon desperately needs it. Leon could use a little bit more defense. When we go through here, we are looking for claw shoulders so that Lady can pop off. It'll allow her to pretty much be as defensible as Tara at this point. Then we just need to solve for Leon's defense. And at that point, we just pretty much try to face tank the game, and that's how we're going to win. What is our quests? More tiles and Anador for upgrade abilities. That's pretty good. If we can somehow fight to here, then we will be able to upgrade one ability. That honestly doesn't feel worth it to me when Leon is currently dying. We might come back for that later. But yeah, if we can get the one shield on hit down here, or if we can get the spirit when playing a card up here, that would both be very good. And we do have access, technically, to these... What am I trying to say? Forges. These forges as well, so... We got sort of something set up here. We just need to get Leon healing without him dying. And events are also pretty nice for that up here in Anador, because a lot of them heal us. Good lord? We at least got this going. We shouldn't need cleanse, he said. It'll be fine, he said. Oh, jeez. Let's get outplay in effect. Double strike's fine. Shield, we're good. Alright. This is 5 poison. We should be fine to take this. We have tons of AP that we didn't use. It's a little awkward. Alright. Protection aura sounds good. That resilience is pretty much going to solve all of our problems, and we can take this as well, and we're pretty much full blocked. Alright, Tara, what do you got? Volley of arrows is something. Too bad everything is green. But if I was to remove one thing in particular, do we have vulnerable in your deck? We do not, so that's not worth it. However, you should be able to ult. Let's just go ahead and take care of this guy. It's about as good as we can get. And I guess we'll go ahead and take care of this guy. And take care of this guy. And you're dead. You're not quite dead. My apologies. Well, we're going to take 6 Hex, which on Lady should be fine, because this guy's pretty much dead next turn. It's going to take a little bit of AP from us, but he's going to take 9 here, so all we got to do is deal 8. Let's keep that going. And there we go. Multi-shot isn't bad. Especially when it crits. I would really like you to not get vulnerable. So we're going to try our best to prevent that. We're going to go ahead and do that. I forget, does Divine Aegis also block defect? Or like debuffs? I don't think it's going to matter actually because we're going to be a little cheeky about this. Passing poison coating though is a little suffer, not going to lie. That's huge. At least we've got volley of arrows in hand early. But yeah, it's kind of weird that everybody wants draw here. There we go. Oof, 1 power in an area. That's interesting. Also, Heroic Leap is interesting due to the fact that Lady plays a lot of blue cards, and this is the only combo card that can combo multiple times. So, if Lady's off doing her thing, Leon can theoretically get a free card that is melee. So on turns where we don't, for whatever reason, want to AoE cleave, we can go ahead and put like a ton of single target forward, and that'll crit. But is it better than just having Crusader Aura so that Tara can have access to power? I really don't think it is. And I kind of want that card to be usable. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade it. That it only costs 2. We are here. We made it. They wanted us to fail. And so now we're relatively healed. I'm feeling like we can go ahead and start bopping a lot of elites here. We're particularly good against breach elites. I feel much more comfortable with that than going into a defense elite battle where we could run into like multiple armored spider gaunts and brood sentinels, because we're relatively tanky, but we don't do very good against spike damage. We do very good against like AoE and stuff like that. DOTs. And look at that. Brood sentinel and armored spider gaunt. We're going to go ahead and put ourselves like right here. This is honestly pretty awkward. That does help though. Get protection aura out. We always want outplay. That mostly covers that. Let's go ahead and just crit you for the small amount that we currently have and start working on you. I really don't want this ult to go off. Taking damage is nothing compared to like having to soak that. I also need to kill you for that exact purpose, but good luck, Chuck, on that. At least here we can utilize Divine Aegis, but we want to do that last, but it doesn't matter because we can't really... Well, you can put some blue cards out. We're fine. Let's, you know what? Yeah. It's going to cover most of that. We're going to use a blue card over here, so Ice Bear is going to cover the difference. Probably a bit of ordering there. I was probably supposed to do that slightly differently. But this is going to cover majority of that bullshit. And we're actually going to cover that. So I'll go ahead and just crit forward. And now that I'm taunting, solved. I'm kind of hoping that we have some explosive turn 2 damage, but this doesn't look like explosive turn 2 damage. Why? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to crit on our ult. Draw a card. That is kind of garbage, not going to lie. Might as well do this, it's something. Might as well crit, it's something. And then if we Fan of Knives forward, what does that do for us? First off, let's see if we can't get any... Well, we can do some stuff here. We can do some stuff. So this is lethal. Okay. You love to see it. And then we're just going to do this because, well, we'd like to pad our stats. Oh. Gain 2 shield whenever you play a card. Critical damage deals extra damage. That's tempting. What does Lady have? She just has Wood Chime. She could use both Bark Skin and Carved Wood Pipe. Bark Skin is just like another source of shielding. If we do happen to get Claw Shoulders, then that's obviously another thing that gets +3 to it. And so all those layers of defense is what's going to turn her into an impregnable machine. Context. And Carved Wood Pipe is pretty good if we either get... there's Draw Boots here, and there's Draw Boots in her heirlooms. And so if we end up only getting that one, we're going to still be okay due to the fact that we still have, again, another source of plus shielding. If we can give her access to ward, then she'll also pop off pretty well. And I think what has to happen here... Oh, we can't do this here, but we need to swap over that Wood Chime because Lady is at the point where she really doesn't take damage. So we can at least heal up Tara in the meantime. Paragon of Strength is also interesting. Actually, we can put that on Tara. We could really use the burst damage, honestly, because she's going to crit on first, like, ranged attack, and our first ranged attack is, generally speaking, going to be either multi-shot or Rain of Arrows, which does a crap ton of damage. There might be vulnerable on the target. We're probably going to upgrade her Serrated Arrow to help with that. And if we also are able to install power, then that's a crap ton of damage, honestly. It's really tough. I think we're going to have to... We're going to go for the one shot. You can hear the doubt in my voice because Lady has literally nothing here. She's got base deck. Usually she's very good at this, but we're at the late game, and so it's kind of rough. She's really relying on Leon to keep her safe. Like, we have Outplay. We're pretty much like... If we had Claw Shoulders, this would all be different, but... Oh, we're going to go with it, though. Retain, bolster, deal 14 damage, blind in an area. Like, that's basically his ulti when he doesn't have an ulti, but we really don't have room? Dash, combo, draw cards. Honestly, give me the money here. Let's get access to a... Oh! Receive campsite. Oh! Can we do 20 to all? It'd be 15, actually, but... You know what? No, just heal Leon, because we're going to pass that over. I've already forgotten. Wood Chime. And now we just need to do some elites and shit to get Lady some good stuff. Upgrade an ability of your choice or transmute? Do we have any purples that we don't care about? A second volley of arrows. Let's see. A green legendary? Could be communion? Do we want her having communion? I think we'd rather upgrade. And honestly, I'd say that the next thing that we probably need is either Divine Aegis to bring down that cost. We also probably completed our quest, so it's pretty much going into Leon's defense, and we might trim him down even further. Mirror Images is absolutely insane. Give me 2 upgrades. Oh, one thing that we wanted was Serrated Arrow, that's right. Okay. And then it's rough, because Protection, Aura, and Ice Barrier give an additional 2 shield in an area. But Divine Aegis being cheaper means that he will also be able to use a Cleave and weaken everything. And I think that that's kind of important. Although, to be fair, if he was using that card, he was probably going to pop his ultimate anyways. So maybe that was a bit moot. Huh. We should probably keep access to this camp. Or heal Tara because reasons. I think we're going to go over to this forge here. Nothing here is particularly amazing. Reptorian Hatchet is interesting, actually. But we can't really fit that on Leon anyways. So let's reroll. What the hell is this? This is terrible. I'm not going to spend another 150 to take a look at everything else. So let's try and get access to here, because there's some good hits that we can get down here. This will also level us. Still a little spiced. Upon taking 8 or more direct damage. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. We are kind of in a way, though, because we just went ahead and shocked ourselves here with that crit on Cleave. Which means that you are going to take quite a bit of damage anyways. Unless we happen to get Lady over here, which I don't think we want to do. We really scuffed it. We can't play Fan of Knives and Touche. I don't think that we care about that. I think this is honestly the play. We're all messed up. Burn the first time that you're dealt direct damage. That's pretty good, I would say. Okay. Hmm. Okay, game. $32 crit. We're about it. And honestly, just... I don't know why that also crit. That was actually quite a... Did that actually crit? Yeah, why did that deal 9? Oh well. I would submit a bug report, but... Well, if you know, you know. You're dead. I was about to say, wasn't this like a an elite fight? We're absolutely bullying them. It honestly doesn't pay to play Divine Aegis. I mean, oh well, we'll do it anyways. Shift over here, blow this man up. We'll save that for next turn. That's a pretty good thing to crit with. And you just need to get enough block to... Oh, we might have scuffed, yeah. Beep beep. That's pretty good. Lady has something. Heartseeker arrows. Pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. Counterattack's also relatively good. Does respectable damage. We're not really taunting with Lady, so riposte doesn't really make too much sense to me. It is better than double strike, though. That is something to note. Well, it costs twice as much as double strike, so it's not necessarily better than double strike. Anyways, we might keep Heartseeker Arrow. Vulnerable affects this card twice. We do have access to Vulnerable. Honestly, all these are looking pretty bad. We're going to take more money. More money, less problems. Lady really needs an AP. As much as I've said that all these people need draw, Lady's doing, like, fuck nothing. She's drawing 4 for what? Let's take a look at this forge. Okay. Uh-huh. Blade of Justice is pretty nice. We could go ahead and put that on Tara if we feel like she's taking too much damage. Grenade launcher's just great AoE damage on Lady, who's generally, unless she's doing like Fan of Knives, which I'm really not a fan of, I like to replace it. We're going to be playing 4 cards a turn, so this is just going to deal 8 AoE red damage, which is incredible. That's pretty much one of Leon's crit strikes that we have set him up to do, except we're just doing this because reasons. And 8 AoE damage equates to a lot, especially if it's happening every turn. I'm tempted by both of these. These are both pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't have access really to combo. Like, we have some combo cards, but it's not really worth it just to get Skull Basher to add power. I would assume to Tara, because she's the one dealing all the damage. And Leon pretty much already has his setup. Yeah, we'll grab grenade launcher. These are Terabad. Bounty Hunter Satchel is usually like very good, but I just don't know who would use it and why. I suppose the one thing that we could do, which we don't have the AP for it anyways, is we could have Tara use most of her cards when she has either multi-shot or whatever in hand. Play this, draw 4 cards, maybe they're arrows, and then she can pop off, but that would require her to pretty much... Yeah, she would need 5 AP just to do that at a baseline. And that's not counting if we run into any of her support cards or the other, right? Then we get like multi-shot and Rain of Arrows in hand. I don't think that we're set up for... Like, we're too late for Bounty Hunter's Satchel to be really good, and I don't think that we're in the correct place where taking Bounty Hunter's Satchel is worth 250 gold to us right now. Jakir Shield, though... Honestly, Holy Lockets? Why would we want to heal on Lady? Who would heal her? We don't have a green team. I think it's Holy Locket. And then we just need good cards. Grenade Launcher, Holy Locket. Honestly, if we could get Void Scepter. Void Scepter on Lady. Because Grenade Launcher counts as a hit. At least last that I checked. So we would be able to just, you know, play cards and, well, we wouldn't heal any. We wouldn't be able to heal anymore. But, yeah, I think you get the idea. What else do we have to do here? I think we've pretty much exhausted all of our options. Like, we could fight here just to get this upgrade. It's actually not bad. Especially if it unlocks that it didn't. Never mind. It's just a normal fight. These are enemies that can stun us, though. So they're a tad bit annoying. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, that ward's going to pay off. Payout's going to be huge. I mean, it already is pretty huge. Look at that. Leon, what is his hand? We're critting. Why are we critting every single... What did we do? Oh, wait, no, that's just the... what it looks like. The exclamation point is a crit. Oh, my good lord. I almost lost my shit. Protect the Tara. Protect the world. Excellent. Volley of arrows already in hand. Let's just go ahead and bob this man for 4. Alright. This is kind of rough. I think it's worth it, though. Oh my good lord, what's this hand? You need to get rid of these. Actually, we don't need to get rid of dual strikes. What the hell am I talking about? We've got the brass knuckles. All this is kind of bad. I could see Guillotine making it into one of our decks right now, but it's just awkward. We really don't want red cards on Lady. I suppose it could replace Fan of Knives, but Fan of Knives now feels better now that we have. God damn it. Leon with Frozen Claw, maybe? It could make a difference. Because slow is a major. We can slow bosses now, right? What are we getting rid of, though? Kind of spicy, maybe protection aura. It holds in hand, so we really don't have to worry about it being generally unplayable. And it's a blue card for mirror images. You know what? Screw it. I'm sold. Everybody else almost has their defense in order anyways. And besides, it's not necessarily the truth, but I feel better about Ice Barrier than I do Protection Aura. Obviously having the subsequent turns of free shielding. Or actually, you know what? We could get rid of A-Ray Shield and keep Protection Aura. I'm feeling much better about that. Oh, we can't access this because it's technically an event. Son of a bitch. Okay. We could hit this. That'll probably be an elite. So we'll hit this, level up. That'll be 28. I believe this actually costs us one. That's actually starting to feel bad now. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's go ahead and hit this. See if we can't find any goodies down here. We kind of want cards for Lady anyways. We want good blue cards. And I kind of like the idea of this because we really don't... We have no items. We haven't seen a single potion vendor or loot cache that has been actually available to us. That might be the reason why we go here, but I would much rather just hit up these right here. Never mind. Well, this is free anyways. But that elite pretty much means that we're... Yeah, we can get the loot cache. It's generally worth it this late. Sibbles and Bits huffing copium ASMR. Alright. I'll be honest, I would rather you not take that much. But there's really not much that I can do about it at this point. I should have thought about that earlier. So you're going to take 9. We have a pocket camp, which we're probably going to use to proc 30. So we're still looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Beautimus. Leon is stunned. What are we going to do? Our mirror images. And now we gone and done it. Now we get poison coat. We have to take this, so we're taking another 5 damage. Jeez. Alright, so outplay is amazing. Probably should have played that first. Ordering. Leon, you can tank that. Can we save you? Not really. Because this is going to deal 40 damage. And that's going to deal 6. Wait, is that counting? That is not counting. It is counting. Ulti Plus. Or the lack thereof. Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're gonna get bopped, I would rather you also not have, what am I trying to say? Hex. So we're actually going to... Yeah, we can eat this. So we might as well. Ouch. That's not real, but we'll take it anyways. +1 ward? See, now I'm getting crazy. What I'm thinking about is we go ahead and we swap the ward amulet over to Tara, which means that she can't heal in the middle of fights, but generally speaking, again, that doesn't really matter, but that obviously means that we're going to take off Witch Chime. But then we can afford to put Attunement into Lady's deck, but then that means that it's just another install, and that's a little weird. It's definitely an interesting thing to think about. I don't know, I think we're pretty good. Maybe instead what we do... I really wish that we could view the map right now. Because what I'm looking at is maybe we Oracle this into another random blue legendary, which could be Preparation, it could be another Mirror Images, it could be Shatter. Shatter's a lot of damage. Shatter's also melee. So Leon could crit and have Cull. Or is it worth taking money just that we can heal after the boss rush? Because fact of the matter is, we don't need 2 ward. And this is another thing that we have to install. And I don't see Leon really taking it. Because the cards that we would remove for him to do that would make it irrelevant. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling differently about this now. We'll do the Elite Assault. It's a little spicy. These guys again. I will absolutely Mirror Images. Block myself. Let's get that online as soon as possible. And I honestly want to take out the middle lane as soon as possible here. Because I'm a little freak like that. And I think I want to block here. Which means we want to do this. There we go. Next turn, Tara's almost guaranteed to yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Boosh. Sounds good. No, let's not do that. Install barrier. Taunt. Yeah, that's kind of perf. We probably should have put out this serrated arrow. Regardless, I'm liking it. It really doesn't matter how we do this. Like, if we get shocked, that's fine. Just we're not getting hit. Alright. I would like to get one more Tara ult in. We will get one more Tara ult in. And that'll heal us. You're not attacking, so let's go ahead and, like, be a hero. Oh, this is actually quite good. I like that. Okay. That's just to get this for the kill. Apply vulnerable forward. What? Okay. Ooh, deal crit if the target has poison. We have poison. Yeah, that's just straight up better than an obsidian arrow. Why am I even looking at it? We also have one poison arrow in our deck, I believe, that we just haven't gotten rid of. Yeah, toxic arrow. Nah, everything's a toxic arrow now. Well, there's that oracle that I was wondering if we had. This fight should be relatively easy. We got mirror images in hand when we don't need it. Thank God it retains. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and like remove your lane. That's how I'm feeling. We've actually got some decent damage on top of our decent defense. And this is when we'd need it. Probably should have used Vigor first to grab Cleave. Beat merp. Well, whatever. That was actually a good taunt because this time we didn't taunt in any way on top of everybody. Yeah, let's just go ahead and aerial shot into that. Get that out there. So let's try and get as much of that as we possibly can, and then just deal some damage. There we go. Grenade launcher just dealing the AoE damage that we need to finish him off. And we just want to cast one ultimate here. Sounds good. Yeah, this really came together. Slice and dice? hold on now. Is Slice and Dice better than, I think we take Venom Tip Arrow here, but is Slice and Dice in this situation better than Fan of Knives? Fan of Knives is a 5 times 2 is 10. Slice and Dice is a 7 times 1 is 7. We don't have any on-hit effects. We don't have shock, no leech, any of that sort of stuff. I think that Slice and Dice in this situation is worse than Fan of Knives. The only reason why it would potentially be better is because of the fact that we have access to outplay, and therefore red cards give us 2 might, but we still likely aren't going to hit that break point where Slice and Dice is better. The one thing that could help us with that is flex. We've been offered that a couple of times. I think I don't know, maybe we did it on YouTube once, where we just flexed into like Slice and Dice and just absolutely blew everything up. That might have been off camera. I don't know. All the runs start to blend together. Otherwise, Flash Bomb is a way to damage everybody. It won't crit though because it's range, not melee. Again, I think it's Venom Tip Arrow. We have a bunch of poison that we don't really use. Like, we just use poison to shield Tara, and it does some damage, which is generally what poison does. So, Venom Tip Arrow allowing us to actually deal damage according to how much poison we have on the target. And it's an arrow. And it crits first if we happen to have this card in hand and we don't have anything else. Which is relatively unlikely, admittedly, but... Okay. Leon needs draw. That'll make mirror images better. It makes our retain cards better. We want it. What do we even have room for? God damn. We really can't heal, can we? If we want to get another shard boss. Which shard boss would we rather fight? I think we're actually more comfortable up in Anador, which is kind of crazy. I know that we're going to end up getting 2 frickin' armored spider guns, but we have just so much good, like, turn 2 burst that even when we're fighting elite fights, they don't really stand up against us. Oh, we might want to equip this. Thank you. I think we fight this, we see what happens. We might need the extra healing. We can always spend money at the capital beforehand. We would prefer to spend it later, but... And then we also have this camp as well. So as long as this doesn't get locked out, that might be the reason to come down here, but there's just so much... There's so much bullshit here that I would rather not deal with. It might be the right move, though. I would just hate to have the snake, because I'm not sure that I really care about the Blade Master, who makes it so that any hit below 10 damage doesn't deal any damage. Like, our 2 chunky damage dealers don't care. Otherwise, he's just a whole bunch of, like, AoE multi-strikes. We've got access to decent shielding. We've got access to mirror images. Leon just got draw. We're feeling pretty good about that guy. Whereas, generally speaking, he's the one that people don't want to face. The ones that I don't want to face is the snake that shocks us. That would be terrible. So I think it's this shard battle here. Again, I know there's going to be fucking spider guns. I would really like to fight Mothra the Ancient, because he doesn't do anything, and I'm fine with the fight taking like another 10 minutes. Please, yes, and a location. Unbearable stench, though, huh? I think we can deal with this. It's gonna be a little bit fucky, but I think we can deal with this. You, though, going to just bypass your effect. Okay, we can't quite bypass your effect. That's a lot of damage. I think we're relatively fine, though. Let's just go ahead and AoE. Barrier. Poison coating needs to be in effect. And I want you to... We're going to take quite a bit of damage, but we're fine with that. I'm fine with that. Somebody's fine with that. We have resilience. We don't care about this. So we're just going to go ahead and bop this man. That gets rid of our resilience. I'm a fool. Okay, anyways. Keep forgetting why he's called Mothra the Ancient. Means that we're going to want to open with our ult. This is going to cause a little bit of reflect, but we're about it. And what we're basically looking for is big turns on Tara so that we can just go ahead and blow this man up. We want mirror images right now, and we don't have it. That is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. However, we do at least, we can install this, get that. It's something. If we ult here, Leon dies. We do not ult here. Oh, would you look at that? Bits actually checked it for once. Outplay. I think I actually just eat this. Because now we get to do this. Are you actually dead, though? Ah, you are. God damn it. Because when we took the reflect damage, that actually counts as damage and gets rid of our immune. Oi! Unless we kill him? Not quite. We can't really kill him. We're gonna eat all of this. Because Tara's hand is shit. So I guess we're just going to... Bloop. 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 Well, I guess that's that. We need to murder you. There we go. Oh, that was much closer than I wanted it to be, that's for sure. Well, might as well get the AP for it. That was not an enemy, but you can go ahead and take 1 damage anyways. Are you good for this? If I taunt you, we're kind of hoping that you don't get hit anyways. This is 3 AoE. That's your color, though, so you're not really gonna... I think Tara's gonna get stunned. Might as well get that out there, I suppose. think we're fine at this point. Yeah, once the enemies are dead, this fight's under control. The problem is that we just lost a lot of fucking health getting there. Especially when this guy's being a D-bag and doing stuff like this. Oh dear lord. Why? Let me ask you why. Okay. Give me Divine Aegis. Install that. They're dead. So now, there's really nothing that we can do for you, though. Because we got rid of, okay, that was a bit of a misplay. I mean, it was a huge misplay, don't get me wrong. We don't have shield on hit. So we definitely don't want to do anything here. I'm pretty sure this is relatively fine. We're gonna have to just do some bullshit here. I don't want that. I would prefer to have this. I would prefer to have that, but I don't think that we're going to get that. So we're going to instead do this because it shields us. And then we really don't care because we're gaining. Stack that poison. This is just so weird. It's gonna be weird. There we go. I think we actually might be dead here. Because there's really no way for you to plant poison on anybody. And you've been poisoned. Barely. This might be our ticket. It's just so weird. We're gonna die doing this. He's also going to cleanse. Oh! Holy Lord. Well, we needed one nail biter fight for this episode, right? Otherwise, you guys would have lost interest. Okay, I'm feeling Royal Breastplate simply because that obviously showed how little our defense was when we actually can't physically hit anything. And Fencing Boots loses a little bit of oomph since we did not pick up any of the either the stone carved wood pipe or the bark skin. So yeah, Royal Breastplate giving us an additional shield whenever we use an Arcana card sounds amazing. Blade Storm Plus. Shield Steals. I'll tell you what. That's better than Fan of Knives. It doesn't do AoE damage, but we're not really looking for her to deal AoE damage. We're looking for her to stay alive and win her lane. And that'll do it. Restore 10 health to all my heroes. Please give me a loot cache. Come on. Flask of Annihilation is something. Deal critical damage to targets affected by poison. That is pretty huge. I don't know. It's kind of good. Our team does not like Jade Oracle. The only person who would like Jade Oracle is Tara, so that she doesn't have to worry about getting poisoned, stunned, any of that stuff. But otherwise, Leon's actively using Resilience. I don't think there's any way that we get out of that. Lady is actively using Ward. We might be able to get out of that now, but I would still like to not, because that's actually going to be a huge hit on her. And so, like, Jade Oracle just isn't good for this team, in my opinion. We can make Lady draw one less and have, like, a ton of shielding super early on. No, we definitely grab crit on literally every card instead of just the first card. Because, yeah, I don't think I have to explain that at all. Anyways, Blade Flurry actually hits an additional 2 times. Maybe we really do want... I don't know. It's weird. So obviously we need a heal. We got a decent loot cache, so I guess we're not going to be grabbing this, but we kind of would have liked to have. Heal. Do we need to double heal? No, everyone's going to be mostly full. You know what? We didn't even think about who we fight. And who do we fight? Since we're pretty much going for like one-shot potential, it would really feel bad if we were to fight the Spider Queen. But that might be the move. Otherwise, do we face race fast enough for Noxus? I'd like to think I do, but every time that I say that without actually having cleanse in the deck, I just die. And so I would prefer to not just die. I think we might be able to, though. I don't know. We really don't care about any of his forms. It's really the gargoyles. And like I said, we've got some serious burst. Especially because Leon's hitting for like AoE 70 or some shit like that. Speaking of which, we want didn't we want Crusader Aura? Protecting Aura is still so good. Let's get rid of a Crusader Strike. I think that we can do without that. Oh, we can hit this. What does this give us? Actually, this levels us. It's going to be in Cataclysm, though. Let's not get bopped, please. That's risky business. Okay, we have mirror images. That's huge. Especially on this turn in particular. Because why the frick wouldn't they try to just outright kill us right away? We don't need that. So let's go ahead and do this. Yep. Because the sooner that man is dead, the better. In fact, I'm feeling this. And this? I mean, why not? After all, why shouldn't I have it? It's unfortunate that he's going to get a stun off. And we don't have a protection aura in place, so this could be... Yeah, that's a bit rough. Holy shyster. Can we kill you? Maybe? Not quite. I'll tell you what though, we can almost block you. So let's go ahead and do this. The greatest hustle in the world? And bop you. And... do we actually outplay here? Outplay is going to give us 5. 6? It's going to give us 6. And then we're going to use Blade Storm, or Blade Flurry. Whereas this is going to give us 8, 12. I feel like taking the little bit of extra damage by playing Outplay is worth it. Especially when we get that much mileage on that man. And this is going to let us get Tara her draw, which is absolutely what we want in life. You're not poisoned. Why? Okay, so we may have run into a bit of a problem with the whole not taking Anadorian Bow. Slight miscalculation in my plan. Divine Aegis will pretty much solve this. Or do we just frickin' kill you? Seems pretty good to me. We're shield stealing, so we actually want to do this. These are both kind of suffer. And there we go, all blocked. Who is worried? Was I worried? Probably. Volley of arrows seems good. Let's go ahead and blow you up. And I don't know what we're going to do with you. Might as well install this and do that because reasons. Hit that out there. Yeah. Get your ult ready. Doesn't matter. So Leon got bopped a bit. Eh? These are honestly kind of ass. Suppose we could get rid of grenade launcher. That'll go on lady. Quick draw? Quick draw's pretty good. And honestly, a second poison coating, maybe? Anyways, we're going to be getting draw on her anyways, so we're going to be looking pretty good here. Pretty good. I'm willing to bankroll the free quick draw. We also wanted to put in Venom Tip Arrow, didn't we? I don't know. I don't think that Venom Tip... Now that I think about it, I don't think Venom Tip Arrow just does as much as these do. It is an arrow. That is the one advantage that it has. So maybe it's fine for it to replace Volley of Arrows due to the fact that it is itself an arrow. And it does around the same damage. If we ult with it, we can do it and multi-shot at the same time. We'll do it. We'll do it. And then quick draw can replace an obsidian arrow because it's better than an obsidian arrow. And we were going to get rid of grenade launcher. It's just a little bit of AoE for absolute shielding. I do believe that we still want... Honestly, do we want Snake Tooth? I think that it's better. Especially once we get our... You know what? Maybe Anadorian Bow is better than Paragon of Strength, simply because then we'll crit more. Certainly gets rid of a lot of the awkward shit. It's just so weird. Perhaps we get rid of Assassin Mask, put it on you. That 3 AoE weak is really going to be felt, though. If we die due to that, I'm going to feel so sad. Okay. Question is do we bankroll this healing here? And technically, isn't this better healing? It is. Or cheaper, I should say. What? We can access this? No, let's go ahead and just... So I'm thinking, why do I even care about Razar? Like, legit, why do I care about Razar? He blinds us. He does have annoying, like, modes. I still think that we just do this. Spider Queen was probably the right play, though. It's just that she has modes that's like, oh yeah, you can't one-shot me. And then I just sit there and I'm like, but that's what I do. All right. Feels good. You really don't want to pummel. And you really can't tank everything because you did not have the ability to reduce everybody's damage by 3. Which would reduce your incoming damage by 9. You would still almost die. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess this is why I care about Razar right here. Lady can tank this. Yeah. Shh. Frickin' lady. Poison coating, give me a free arrow. Oh, nope. Okay, now that she's installed, she should be able to get a lot of defense. Let's actually aerial shot. Blap, blap. 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 You're literally dead. So the thing that we really want to do here is probably hit that, taunt here. We're perfectly fine. Go ahead, get the rest of that. What are you doing? You're cleansing, gaining 40 shield. You're reducing some damage, you're reducing some damage. I don't really think we care to jump over here just for the purposes of, like, dealing damage. So we're just gonna deal some damage front because reasons. I guess we'll pop you one. Why not? This fight's almost under control. You're frickin' AoE, dude. Okay, we just gotta make sure that we kill this over here, but we drew like shit for a hand. Are we still able to do something here? I think we still are. I'm gonna move over here. Activate poison coating again. Just ult you. Then Cobra strike you. Free arrow. No. Oh man. There we go. That's dead. That's not really the real reason why we wanted to go through all those shenanigans. We want to put down Divine Aegis so that she's safe, and then Power for next turn so that her ults are really chunky. Please cleanse. No, you're doing this bullshit. God damn it. Alright, so. Do I care? I mean, put poison on you. That's 2 hits, though. It's kind of the problem. This will crit, though. I kind of like that, but I can't do that and extend this. I think we're going to draw through it in time. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about all this. This is going to count. Homeboy here is transfer all minor debuffs to the target. When did... Is this new? Minor debuffs, though. I don't care. That's like for poison. Whatever. How have I never... I guess I just haven't fought him in a while. Oh, that's going to be beautiful next turn? In fact, that's kind of a good point. Should we put you in the center? You're going to take less damage. Technically speaking. You'll put one vulnerable forward. Leon does Purge the Wicked. He's providing power. It's going to deal a lot of frickin' damage, dude. think we'll actually hot swap this. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. Keep outplay up, and then just play cards. What? Guess I don't understand why you were dealing so much damage before. Whatever. Anyways, that's a crap ton of damage. I'm willing to do that nonsense. It's damage. Let's just put some more poison on there. Yeah, this is over. 200 for the heal in the next town. Okay, we're kind of in a way here, though. We can slow you. Let's go. Yeah, let's slow. Get that vulnerable out there. She doesn't have power, unfortunately, but this is the turn where we can just deal, like, buku damage, so we're going to. Alright. Protect Tara. Well, GG. I mean, okay. Are you really full? What do you have? Oh, you have Crusader's Blade. That's why you dealt more damage before. You were being targeted. Is that necessary? I think after the last fight, we kind of want you to have Paladin armor right now. Tara's doing enough damage. Gain 1 power at the start of each turn. You can no longer gain Fury. Whew. These are all kind of ass. Just give me gold. Communion Plus. Lady could armor up. I think all that's ridiculous at this point, but the best thing about armor up is that it's actually 24 AoE shield, which is actually better than Communion. I don't know, maybe we do it. Maybe we do it, because Taro's going to be squishy off to the side. If we're up against certain icons, then Leon can taunt off to the left, and then AoEs are going to hit him and Lady, and then Tara can just kill her lane and then focus on. Armor up isn't bad? It's so weird. Yeah, why not? Why the fuck shouldn't I, huh? Alright, give me my free artifact here. We could Gamba and put this on Lady. Because that would make her shields deal better. She's actually like dealing some ludicrous damage at that point. We don't have to feel like we have to play red cards. The red cards that we do play all have multi-strikes, so they're going to hit like a frickin' ton. Maybe we honestly Molten Glaive. Get rid of Vanquish. I don't like that card. Molten Glaive. What would it get rid of, though? We're not getting rid of Brass Knuckles. Ancient Ancestral Bulwark, maybe? Maybe? I mean, that's how we're getting all this shield, really. Besides Royal Breastplate. That really would be a gamble. I mean, we can't skip this. We might as well take it. We'll take a look at which one we're fighting. Poison Shard isn't bad. Who would grab it, though? Leon? Stop trying to deal absolutely buku damage. Just set up Tara. Eh. Tara has Anadorian Bow, though. She's kind of self-sufficient, so... But, if he does this, then she can take... Paragon of Strength. Because the odds of Leon not attacking on any turn that he's not stunned is highly unlikely. I think Poison Shard's actually pretty good here. Let's take a look at what we got elsewhere, though. Leechwood Arrow's fine. It's a retain arrow. Okay. Shadowwood Arrow is literally a obsidian arrow at this point. That's probably actually what we're going to replace with Leechwood Arrow. We don't need the 5th multi-shot that's been offered to us. What the fuck? Enchanted Quiver, honestly. What con are we fighting? We're fighting... Oh my god, we're fighting Redicon. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna get stunned. We need these heals. And I'm willing to take this Poison Shard. Leon. Get rid of Paragon of Strength. Poison Shard to set up you. Get rid of Anadorian Bow. What am I looking for? Paragon of Strength for better crits. Shakir Scimitar is still relatively good. What happens if we want to set up more damage? Just thinking about what the heck we could freaking do here. There's going to be a lot of AoE damage. Oh, man. So I think the move might actually be to play Leon on the left and have Lady just pop the way that we were kind of joking around about, except it's not a joke anymore. Well, let's do it. This video's already an hour and a half long. YouTube always went in somehow, I guess. We want this. Jesus. Okay. Okay. We need to get a hit off, and we actually don't have a hit, so this isn't going to crit. Let's get this out there because we can. Oh, I guess we get Obsidian Arrow for free because we now crit on poison. But that gets rid of some of the damage. Just a little bit. Okay, we need to get you into the middle because we need Divine Aegis this turn. Let's install your blue, because you ain't got nobody to listen to. Okay, so you're relatively safe. Divine Aegis, protect the burb. And we might as well... Okay, we doubled all debuffs, so now we have 10 burn on everybody. Ah! Okay, aerial shot. Just get that vulnerable out there. Cobra Strike, let's do it. We're pretty much gonna have to race this dude's face. We would draw through if we do this. I'm not even sure that I technically want to do that. We currently only have 2 of these. I'm hoping that it doesn't scuff me. You are safe, but you're going to take a crap ton of burn. I feel like the move here is definitely not to taunt. Unless you move over here, in which case we could taunt this way. Lady might be okay, but the thing is that if we get the double again, that's 30 burn. At that point, Lady's dead. Like, there's no way that she can outblock all of that. So we at least need to keep moderately healthy here. I honestly think that I need to control this fight, which is why I'm going after this guy here. Because that is another hand that is going to alternate dealing 26 break block, which is disastrous for us and possibly burning us. I think getting rid of one hand is the way to go. Then we put Tara over here. And everything should be better. Should. How do we keep you alive, though? That's kind of the ticket. I don't know if we can. What the hell, dude? Guess we could draw. What could we draw into? What could we possibly draw into? Frozen Claw, we wouldn't be able to play it. If we use Mirror Images right now, that's only going to give us 6 AoE. Is that enough? That reduces the incoming damage by a significant amount. That would eliminate this. So we're going to take 7 less. We're at 51. We would be alive. What in the fuck? Well, it's something. Alright, let's do this shit. We didn't take the heal. Okay. This is quite disastrous. You have toughness? You're shattered. Oh my good lord. And we're shattered again. And you have toughness again. What the hell is going on? Explain. Explain to me? Explain to the people. It's going to result in you dying. God, I almost feel like the right move was to stay here. That's not how that works. Wasted that. Shuffle 2 more Insanos. Fabulous. Really wish that I had poison tipped right now. There's poison coating. This helps. Yep, I'm dead. God damn. Redicon. I don't even know what we could have possibly done differently. Actually having Leon have the heal might have made a difference. I think he got overkilled anyways. I would suppose some deck structure would have probably been better. Having Leon have access to better cards. I think everybody played very well. Like, just the constant shatter, which is why I needed to take out the left hand. But I just didn't do it fast enough. Maybe that should have been more of a priority. Because then we would have been, you know, not shattered every turn. Or sundered, whatever it's called. Because, yeah. Lady just losing half of her AoE block. I'm not going to say that that's the main thing that killed us, but it certainly contributed. It was just a whole bunch of little stuff. Have I mentioned that I don't like Redicon? That said, what I believe the turn that we spiked down the left hand. Of destroying claw. He had 102 health at this point. So this was after I dealt like a crap ton to it. It was this turn. Ended up at 119. Left claw. Had 251. So I dealt 140 some damage to it. Maybe? Maybe the right move was just to face race it? We would have used an AP to get over there. It wouldn't quite have been like 140, but did you have Magma Burst? Okay, so you didn't have toughness that turn either. I think that's what we did wrong. I don't know what color he is on this. Oh, well, he's green. So yeah, we would have dealt full damage. God damn. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. This is a loss? Like the only possible thing that I could think of is, yeah, we don't even have, we'll just go out on our own terms. But otherwise, like, very happy with the run. Like, that was a pretty good team. We just ran into Redicon. Like, and even then, against Redicon, we still almost did it. Oh, man. Anyways, let's take a look at, yeah, what's our battle details here? Oh, this is full run damage. Lady almost caught up. Look at that. Leon, of course, just consistently dealing direct AoE damage, which is the only reason why he was able to stay ahead of Tara until like the end when she was starting to crit absolutely everything. Feeling pretty good about it, honestly. Like that's insane. That early game mirror images coming in clutch. That's actually oh, this is the same exact stats. But yeah, hopefully that was still enjoyable for you guys. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts, be sure to leave that down in the comments below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys around.